Hi, welcome back. I am Yvette with Inspired by Yvette. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I am back with another video. Today's video, I am going to be making an anniversary card for my sister and brother-in-law. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna speed through some, share some details. It's a little bit longer than I thought, but I kind of like to look at people and their thought process, so I hope you enjoyed the video. So grab a snack and keep watching. Okay, so these are the papers I pulled out to use. It basically came from a paper pack from Michael's. Let me get it really quick. Okay, so it basically was a pack of Recollections paper. No, the Paper Studio. I'm sorry, this came from Hobby Lobby. So this is the colors I just pulled out to use to try to pull together a nice card. Okay, so let's get into the video. So what I'm going to do, I'm just trying to throw together something. I like the June 2023 Club Kits. I did make this card here before out of it. This is the whale in the jar. So my brother-in-law does like aquariums and fish and things like that. So I was doing the anniversary card for my sister and her husband, so I decided to kind of go with this nautical fish whale theme. So I went ahead and used the 3D embossing folder. Look how pretty that is. So what I did is just took a piece of, let me find the paper. This is 100-pound cardstock, and it's just a blue paper like that. I took a wet piece of paper towel, went over the top of it just to loosen the fibers. I sandwiched it in the embossing folder and ran it through my die cut machine. And this is what we have. So that's really pretty. So because I have this, now I think I don't really need to do a whole lot to the card. I cut all these little pieces out. The jellyfish, thinking I was going to use them, but I may not even use these on this card because I think now we're going to get too busy because the embossing folder has a lot of stuff on it. So what I did with the octopus, this is the dancing octopus. It's supposed to kind of dance a little bit. You'll see what I mean if I can get it to work on this, but I cut one out in yellow and one out in blue. I guess that will look okay. But you know what? Now that I think about it, my sister's favorite color is red. I should cut one out in red. Oh man, I can use this on another card. But I cut out 2 layers of everything so I can glue everything and double stack it. So let me go back to pulling out some red paper and let me cut out an octopus in red real quick. Be right back. Show you real quick. I'm going to use these 2 different reds. One is the paper pack I showed you earlier, the red from that Hobby Lobby brand, and this is a Cricut red. So I think that complements each other well. Now let me get to die cutting. Okay, I am back. So I just wanted to show you all how I am going to assemble the octopus. I have 2 of each layer, only because this is 65-pound cardstock and it's a little bit flimsy. So I want these to be a little bit thicker. That way it will be, I probably could have done 3 of each layer, but we'll see how this feels once I glue these together. So I'm just going to double stack them like it's one piece like that. So that's what I'm going to do now with my Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. And let's get to gluing. So you all get the gist of what I'm doing here. Just going to glue these pieces together. I'm taking my all-in-one tool and kind of poking through a few of the little holes that didn't get punched out when it was die cut, but I didn't really bother with it so much because I didn't think it really mattered. You still could see the hole there, so it still looked like tentacles. So that's what I'm doing. Sometimes you'll see it's kind of easy to over glue the little thin areas or narrow areas. So I'll take my paper towel. You'll see me dabbing that and patting it. And sometimes I'll put it on the butcher paper that I have there protecting my countertop just to dab some of the glue off, so it's not too messy. But yeah, that's basically all I'm doing is gluing the parts together, stacking everything so that we can make a good sturdy octopus. So that's, I'll show you the rest of how I do that. You get the idea. So yeah, that's basically it. Lining everything up really nicely, trying to make sure everything is lined up. As you see, I'm patting away some glue. And just going to stack those. So I really like that die set because I like the way the second color kind of peeps through the back of the top part of it. And then the dancing part also shows more tentacles. So it's really cute. Okay, so I think I've decided on the colors for the card base and the inside of the card. This is a Cricut pack of cardstock. It was just called Blue Tones, and I'm just picking 2 of the shades out of this pack. I'm not exactly sure what the name of these shades are. This one's probably Blue Sky, and then one is a True Blue, which is probably this one. So this will be the outside. I am going to glue this, just to the outside of it. And then this will be the insert for the inside. So I'm going to let the Cricut go ahead and cut this out, write my message that I want to write, and we will get to putting this together. Okay, so let's get to putting this together. I just wanted to get on here and show you all my thought process as to what I'm thinking I'm doing. This is the outside of the card. I had the Cricut to cut it out, score it, and put my name on it. And then I will fold that. I just cut this down to a 5x7 panel. Just didn't want to cut it too small yet, just to make sure, see how I want it. So that is that. This is the inside of the card. I was playing around trying to decide how. I know I want the inside flat. These little jellyfish actually could have been, dancing too, because the middle of the little circle there, you'll see on this one, if you put a foam dot in the middle of that in the back, it can still move around. But I knew because this was the inside of the card that I wanted these to be flat. So when I do get to those, I'm going to glue all those down flat and just playing around trying to see how I want that. So I had Cricut kind of write my message and all that. So that's the inside, and my other elements are under here. And just like that, it's a little bit crooked, so let me, looks crooked, I must have. Okay, got that straightened out. So I think I'm just, do I want a border? Let me pull these out. Let's see. I think I do. It'll go good with the blue one. I think I am going to do a border. I'm going to cut a little bit off of this, just a little bit. This is 5x7, so I'll probably just do 4 3/4, just so it's 1/8 of an inch all the way around, 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. That's what I'll cut down. Get my trimmer. So I need to cut off of this edge. So we'll do 4 and Then let's just do here first. I don't want to take too much off at first. Just because that looks a little raggedy. And then take a little bit off at the bottom. There's 7, so let's just go here. Take 1/8 of an inch off here. Let's see. I always just take a little bit off at a time, just because if you take too much off, yeah, we can take a little more off. You know, you'll just you take too much off, it'll start you can't add it back on. So at least taking a little bit off at a time can kind of, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Here. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Perfect. So that is that. I am going to stick with that. I think that looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up. The back of this, because it's embossed and you have all these indents, put a liberal amount of glue on it because we want to make sure that it stays down. So I'm going to use a lot of glue. I'm going to glue this down, and I will come back and I'll show you all what I come up with once I play around with the octopuses and get them where I want them. I'll just show you all what we have when we get back. Okay, so I am in the home scratcher putting this together. Trying to, I think I'm going to do the two like this, one here, and that way I may have a little sentiment to cut out to put here or right here. Happy anniversary or something like that. I may do a little something. But I'm trying to decide because it's supposed to dance and it's not going to really move with all this embossing. We'll just see how it does with the small one. So I'm going to put a small adhesive. Yeah. So we'll let this be right in here. And I may stick another one on top of it just to give it a little more room. Make it a little bit taller. It can move if you take your fingers and move it, but it's okay if it doesn't. Hopefully that's not looking too tall from the side. I don't know. I like it. That's cute. Okay, so we'll do the same thing for the red one. Yeah, so I'm going to do the same thing with the red octopus. Use the small adhesive square and put on there. I did try, I think I cut it out of the video. I tried one of the bigger foam squares. I was trying to rig something up and it didn't work out. But the good thing about the foam squares is that you can always just about remove them if they haven't sat too long without damaging your paper. So it's good to play around with. That was I was trying to get that one to work a little bit. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little finessing whatever. I'm not sure, but I think I took that off. Yeah, I did. I took that one off of there, and I decided instead of double stacking the foam squares just to do one single square. So I still could move it, you know, and I think I'm going to have to move. I think I double stacked the blue one, so I'm going to show in the video. It'll show me removing that one and fixing it too. So it pulled right up, you know. I just threw those away there. Got a new one. And just do the single. And I think when I did this little step here, I didn't exactly put that octopus back in the original spot that it was in. Because now looking back at the video, I realized that the blue octopus is a little bit down more and further over than I intended for it to be. But all is well. It's done now. So yeah, so that's what I did there. Got all that glued down and ready to do the inside. I glued the inside of it down, and now you all see a finished card. There you have it. All right, so I am done with my card. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to edit the video, if I'm going to show the any of the steps or not, or what I'm going to do right now is just walk through everything that I did. This is using the Spellbinders Small Die of the Month from June of 2023. This one was the Octopus. It's the Dancing Octopus, I think is the name of it, of the set. So that is that. This is the die set that I used. And this is my card. I love it. Okay. I'm not sure if you all can see all the details, but the one on the top was dancing a little bit. It's a little bit harder because it's raised and the embossing folder is making it difficult. But this is an anniversary card for my sister and my brother-in-law. So this is, I wanted to keep it simple because the embossing folder was really nice and I wanted that to show off. So that is that. This is the embossing folder. I used 100-pound cardstock, I believe is what this was. I'm not sure the name brand, but it's something older that I had. So that is that. The rest of it is, this is a Hobby Lobby, that red, that is Cricut, that one. And then it just says yay, and I open it up. I let my Cricut do the writing for me. And it just says, Fred and Yvette, we're inking of you. I was trying to be creative. You know, I was trying to be creative as far as the ocean theme and all that. So actually, that was on one of the sentiments on the stamp of the month, actually. It said, one of the stamps says that, but it's too small. You know, it says, I'm inking of you. And I wanted to say we're. So I was trying to think of some funny little, and this one says, I'll cross the ocean for you. So that's why I said, we're inking of you and we'll cross the ocean for you. That's where I got it from. Enjoy your anniversary. You have so many more to come. And then I put a scripture. You know, I like scriptures. So I put a scripture at the bottom. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. 1 Corinthians 13:7-8. So we got the jellyfish. So inking, jellyfish. Get it? You know? And then I glued down this panel, but left this open just in case I'm going to write something back there. Not sure. And then on the back, I let the Cricut put my name on it. So yeah, I love it. That was a lot of work, y'all. I actually have been working on this card all day, but I guess it's because I had, you know, die cutting takes time. Everything takes time. Picking out the papers take time, and trying to, you know, get everything the way you want it or the way you like it. And it's, you know, that's how crafting is. It's relaxing. I played music and played around, went on the Cricut and designed and all that. I'm just going to use a craft envelope that I have since it's bigger than the card, but at least it'll give it room since it's a little bit 3D. I left these flat. These actually are dancing dies also, because the inside of the jellyfish, you see the little circle, you can put a foam square there, it actually can move too. But because the inside, I wanted it flat. Like I wanted the card to be flat on the inside. So when you close it, it would be, you know, flat. So yeah, that is my card. That's my card share of the day. So I'll share with you all what was in. This is an old set, but I think some of it is still available on Spellbinders website. This is the, I haven't used this one either. This is the stitching die of the month. These are the dies that cut out those stamps that I showed a minute ago. This is the glimmer, where it shows like waves, ocean waves. Then this is the embossing folder that I use, the 3D embossing folder. That's that. And then this is the regular embossing folder where it looks like a splash. So I like, that's really pretty too. So that's what that one looks like. And that is that. I am done. I put all the little spare pieces in a little Ziploc bag just so I can use them the next time I pull the set out. The large die, I'm not sure if I've showed you all this before, but it's I've used it to make that card that's over there. It's I love this set. It's the whale in a bottle. The only thing a little confusing is putting these waves together, but other than that, I love this die set. That's what it looks like. And so I made a shape card for my husband when he retired out of this one. So it opens up like that. I won't show the inside because I wrote in it. But yeah, that is the whale in a bottle. And so this is really, really cute. So I was debating on trying to do 2 whales or what to do. It's so versatile, this set. So that's my card of the day. Actually, you all got to see 2 cards because here you go. That's that one. And yeah. So, and I used Anna Griffin foam squares. These were some I bought from HSN a while back. And I like them. I really like them. This is the black set, and it's a lot of different sizes in here. So I used it so it's not as noticeable when you see it from the side, you know, seeing white. So I like the black ones. Ah, he's dancing. Yeah, she's not dancing so much. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, and that's that. I am done. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it through the entire video, I really appreciate you. I appreciate your support. And I know some of my followers, some who look at my videos, don't make cards, and they're just tuning in just to support me. And I really appreciate that. So if you get a card from me, now you see what I'm doing in my craft room to make it. This is the whole process. This was an all-day affair for me, but I enjoyed doing it. It, just like the back of my card says, made with love. Everything I make is made with love. You can trust and believe that. So I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'm sending you love from South Carolina. Bye.